My name is Marty Cansler. I'm the National Sales Manager with Daetwyler Corporation. We're a doctor blade manufacturer primarily, but we also supply the industry with other consumables, mainly for flexible packaging printers. As far as the challenges we had in our day-to-day business, we tend to fall on maybe one or two contacts inside an organization. So if that guy moves and the guy who takes his place brings a competitor in, where we have an account we've been solid in for 10 years, it changes at the blink of an eye in one day, then we're kind of lost. We're starting from scratch all over again. So it becomes more of a reactionary maintenance issue than it is a forethought process for what we're going to do in that account for the next 6 to 12 months. The other component is new products we want to bring in. We have to move further into the organization to sell these products, and we have to be able to communicate our value further. The other part about the mergers and acquisitions is now these corporations become larger and larger and larger and more components, and we don't have a structured way of carrying our success from this company to that company inside the same organization. And we don't have a clear picture of their larger corporate goals, what kind of things they want to achieve and where they're heading. This class will help us organize that a little better by putting structure to each level of plant and then building that structure to a larger level to see the whole corporate, understand what the corporate initiatives are, what their goals are, what their strategic targets are, and then how that drives down to the individual plants. So our sales guys in the field know how to react and how to approach these accounts based off those strategic goals. The customization process that you guys did up front was extremely helpful. I was surprised at the level of how much they knew about our business. In that customization process, he seems to know more about our business in a few weeks of working together than our past sales trainer did for the last 10 years. Because of that, there was a lot of acceptance from our sales guys. They got more interactive, they engaged in conversations in the training. The more accepted they are and the more engaged they bring, the more likely they are to apply this in their day-to-day business. My sales reps are all across the U.S., and I don't have a good method of training these employees. So to bring them into a central location like this, get them off site for a few days, close their notebooks, turn their phones off, and really be able to focus on the things that affect our business and what kind of training and the customization part of it really helps drive it home to where it fits our business well. Absolutely. As I said earlier, the customization part of this was key for us. Our instructor, Dan, I really felt like he understood our business very well. I think in addition to the individual meetings we had prior to the class, I could tell he did his research on our market, some other things, but he understood our business and he used the right terminology that our guys are used to speaking, so he spoke our language. He did a very good job, as any of the instructors I've had here have done in interacting with all the salespeople, getting them to engage, and to have a high energy guy when you get here at 8 o'clock in the morning to wake you up, get you moving, get your thought processes working. That's key too. But one of the other things I liked about Brooks Group was there's not just one level of training. In other words, if you come to the impact training, that's a basic foundational course you need that everything can build off of after that. For us, that's important, and it's not just a one-time thing, it's a continual something you can build on, and that's one of the key things that drove me to Brooks.